Hi, Sam Schiffman here, lead sports editor at the Lobby Observer. I'm here with my friend Jared. We're going to be covering the Week 5 NFL games.
All right, so kicking it off, the first game, we got the game tonight, the Buccaneers versus the Bears. I find this game really important just overall for the standings of the league. I feel like the Bears have something to prove, and I feel like Nick Foles wants to come out and he wants to really make a statement. So.
Yeah, both teams 3-1, obviously an important game for both. I think the Bucs are going to take this one.
I think the Bears are going to have a chance. I think they're going to really shock the world this week.
Next up, we have our local Patriots playing the Broncos this week. I think it's an easy win for the Pats, especially if Cam Newton's back. I think they're going to take that game by a couple of touchdowns.
To me, I just feel like it's a matter of if Cam Newton's back. If he's not back, I think the chances for the Patriots winning just gets absolutely cut in half, and I just don't see them pulling it off.
Obviously, Broncos also having some trouble at QB. We're going to see how that game goes. Next up, we got the Panthers versus the Falcons. Two pretty bad teams, not really proving themselves that much. I think that with the Falcons, Calvin Ridley's been balling out. They got some good running backs too. I think the Falcons are going to take that one.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Falcons are really hungry this year. After just losing to the Packers, but still being able to only lose by 2 scores against one of the top teams in the NFL, I feel like they're really needing to win, and I think that this is the week that they're going to do it.
Next up, we got Bills Titans. I don't know if this game is happening. Titans have been having a lot of trouble with COVID. If it does happen, it's gonna be a landslide with the Bills. They've been playing great football. I think they will win the AFC East. I mean, no doubt about it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm really shocked with how the Bills are doing this year, and it's just it's a matter of see if they're gonna be able to pull it all together by the end of the year.
Next, we got Raiders Chiefs. Raiders have been playing not bad, pretty good football. They're sitting at 2-2 right now. It's not going to be any match for the 4-0 Chiefs. I think Pat Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, they've been playing great.
Personally, in the AFC, I just feel like the Chiefs are kind of in a league of their own right now. They only got a few teams that are really consistently competing with them. But I think Patrick Mahomes, the reigning Super Bowl MVP, I feel like he's just got too much firepower right now.
Next, Cardinals Jets. I mean, it's the Jets. Really nothing to talk about here.
Yeah.
Cardinals are going to win that one. It's going to be an easy win.
Yeah, the Cardinals got some young guns out there, still want to come out, still want to deliver. They can't take any plays off, they just have to consistently just work hard, and I feel like if they do that, there should be no doubt that they should win this game.
Next, we got Eagles-Steelers. I think Steelers are going to win this one. Eagles just had a big win against, obviously, depleted 49ers team, but I still think Steelers will get that dub.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like the Eagles, in my opinion, are having kind of a letdown season so far. I feel like they do need to make a statement here, but I just don't see them being able to pull this one off.
Next, we got the Rams versus Washington. Again, pretty easy game here. I think the Rams will take this one. They've also been, I've been impressed by the Rams so far. I didn't think they'd have this good of a start, but definitely proved themselves.
I think the Washington football team, I feel like they've gotten a lot of press, not necessarily for the right things this year, but I feel like if they really want to be put on the map, they got to start winning some games, and I feel like it can start right here. So they need this one.
Next, we got Bengals Ravens. I mean, Joe Burrow's been playing great. It's not going to be enough for the Ravens team. You know, they've been having a good season so far. Had one pretty tough match against the Chiefs, but I think they'll take that game easy.
I remember this game from last year. I remember Lamar Jackson completely broke the bank. I just feel like it's a matter of if they can find a way to stop the read option and Lamar's legs, force him to throw the ball, they might have a chance, but overall I just feel like Lamar just brings too much to the table.
Agreed. Next, we got the Jaguars versus the Texans. Jaguars are 1-3, Texans are 0-4. I think the Jags are going to win this one. I mean, their receivers have been playing great. Gardner Minshew, he's been balling. Texans just fired their coach. I think the Jags are going to take this one.
Yeah, I feel like given current trends, I feel like once certain teams kind of get rid of their head coach, I feel like it's hard for them to immediately come out and just make a better impact on the season than what they previously were. They need leadership by their new coach, especially with Bill O'Brien not there anymore. And I feel like if they really want to pull this together, they got to work together as a team and as a unit, or else they're not going to have a chance.
Next, we got Dolphins 49ers. I think this will be a very close game. Obviously, the 49ers they've just been gotten destroyed by their injuries. I mean, so many starters injured. Jimmy Garoppolo. I think 49ers will come out on top by maybe a field goal. It'll definitely be a close game.
Yeah, I feel like going into this game during the preseason and just before the season started, you'd think, oh, the 49ers are going to be able to roll the Dolphins, but I just feel like it's going to be really close. It really just depends on, like Sam said, if injuries can stay at a minimum, then we'll have to see what happens.
Next, we got Colts-Browns. Browns coming off a big game versus the Cowboys. I still think the Colts are going to take it. Obviously, the Browns have a lot to prove. I think the hype around them is a bit too big right now. I'm going to take the Colts in that.
I'm just interested to see if Odell can stay hot. If Odell can stay hot,
definitely.
then this could be an absolute game changer. If he cools down really hard, I don't think that the Browns can pull this one off. But Odell, gone through a lot, gotten a lot of yards, scored a lot of touchdowns last week. If he can continue that, I feel like they got this one.
Next, we got a division matchup in the Giants versus the Cowboys. I mean, this is the worst division in football. Just all the teams are bad, but I think the Cowboys will take this one.
Yeah, just like last year, teams barely making it in the playoffs might not necessarily deserve it over other teams, but I just feel like this one, in a game that's supposed to be really showcased and heavily talked about, I just feel like nobody really is that interested in how this game goes.
Next, we got Vikings, Seahawks. Russell Wilson, early favorite for the MVP. I think he's going to continue his hot streak. I think the Seahawks will take that one.
Yeah, I agree. DK Metcalf, that's all you have to say.
Yeah, he's been balling out. Next, Monday night game, Chargers versus Saints. Hot take, Chargers are taking this one. Justin Herbert has been playing amazing. Keenan Allen, amazing. Hunter Henry, amazing. Chargers did just lose Austin Eckler, which will be a huge factor in the game, but I still think they'll come out on top.
Personally, I just feel like Sam's crazy. Saints got this one taken over. The only chance that the Chargers had is if Austin Eckler could run all over the Saints, and this is just not going to happen with the injury, so I just feel like the Saints are going to roll them, and I think Sam's hot take is just not going to come to fruition.
Well, we'll see how these picks turn out. Tune in another time. We'll see you. Sam Schiffman here.
Sheriff Franchos, thank you.
Go on.